Last week, two sisters went viral giving out advice. These two little girls, watch this.
There's a lot of things going on in the world. Here's some advice. Call Jesus. Things not working out at your job. Call Jesus. Things not working out at your school. Call Jesus. Things not working out, like, anywhere. Call Jesus. Everybody needs a little Jesus now and then in their heart. If your boyfriend break up with you, call Jesus. Don't call Tyrone. Call Jesus.
Now, those two little girls, I couldn't have said it better myself, which is why I've invited Danny and Dana to help me out. Come on out, ladies. How you doing? Good. How we doing? Good. Y'all sit up here. I'll put you up there. Sit up there. Yeah.
Mr. Harvey.
Yes.
I got my lady.
Hold on.
My lady.
Tanya, where's Tanya?
Hey, Steve. So I'm a mother of 3 adult children, but my 17-year-old is not quite an adult. So we hang out all the time, and people don't know that I'm her mother. They're always hitting on her. So I need to know, is it too early or is it time for my 17-year-old to have a boyfriend?
You can do what my mom does. You can put her hair in 2 ponytails so she looks like a child. Well, what I would do, I would just give her a shirt that says, hey, back off, she's only 17.
Thank you, darling. Okay, where's Carla? What's your question?
Hey, Steve. So I've been single for 4 years, and I'm open to meeting Mr. Right, but I always get hit up with these one words, hey, yo, what's up, girl? So frustrating and annoying. What should I respond to these men that are lazy with these comments?
Go ahead. What do you think?
But my answer is you should just, ignore him. Then he'll come crying back.
Oh, I guess that's it. I thought she had an add-on, but I guess she went, that's it. Yes, ignore him and they'll come crawling back. So my advice to you is, yes, ignore them and they'll come crawling back. Millions of people fell in love with this adorable little girl saying goodbye to her grandfather. Check this out.
I got it.
I got it.
I got it.
I got it.
See you later, baby.
See you later. I almost eat him.
You're gonna see him soon, I promise.
Joining me now are the toddler and granddad duo who are melting the hearts of America. Please welcome Tony Collins, his daughter Colette, and their granddaughter Cammie. So Tony and Cammie, y'all got a bunch of videos that went viral. Were you shocked by the reaction?
I was, I was just being me, but she was behind the camera.
I post on Cammie's, she has a TikTok page. And I posted on her page and people fell in love, of course fell in love with Cammie, but since I've been posting about my dad and her, they fell in love with the both of them and it literally hit like 10 million views in like a day. It was unbelievable.
Cammie? Cammie, who is this?
Papier.
Who?
Papier.
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 Yeah, they call me.
Oh, you Papier.
I'm Papier.
Oh. Grandkids, when they can't say something, whatever it is, that's what you're gonna be. Tony, why you think your bond is so tight with her?
Wow. Tell you my story, you got to go way back a little bit. I'm from a family of 16. I grew up in this real small town in upstate New York, and my goal was to play in the NFL and be famous and make a lot of money and help my family. And I did that. Got to the NFL, and My second year in the league, I got addicted to painkillers. And from the painkillers, it went from marijuana. From the marijuana, it went from cocaine. From the cocaine, it went from me being suspended for a whole year out of the NFL. And I lost everything, totally lost everything. And when Colette was this age, I wasn't a good father.
When your daughter was?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wasn't a good father. And God spared my life, gave me a second chance. Now, how good, to show you how good God is, if you take a picture of Cammie and Colette when she was a little baby, they look exactly
They look
alike.
exactly alike now.
Yeah.
Jesus, just
God give me another chance to see Colette grow up again.
so, I mean, look, man. Tell me a little bit about why weren't you a good father? What was it?
Because I was on the road a lot playing and also with the drugs. I remember the times when Colette used to run after me, but I was chasing the drug. And so it's just, I'm so thankful now
Yeah.
because God has given me a second chance. I need to tell my story, let people know so other kids don't have to go through what I went through. Because I know a lot of kids got the same goals that I had.
Yes, the story is important. See, I got mentoring camp. I talk to young dudes all the time, man. And one of the things, man, that I keep running into, see, Mr. Harvey, you older, you don't understand. Nah, man, tell me what I don't understand. Please tell me what part of this trip of manhood you own that I don't understand. Give it to me, because I done been on all of them.
Right.
Every young dude, I don't care who you are, if you have an aspiration to be a man, you're going to have to get to this point right here. Anything else, you fall short. It ain't complete until you have children, until you put somebody's daughter up on a pedestal and treat her as a queen, and you got a family that you're in charge of. That's manhood. No matter how corny it sounds, this is what you got to get to. This is the ultimate goal. This is the proving ground. You can tell me you a man all you want until you have some children and you're responsible for them, and you got a woman that you're responsible for, and you honor the responsibility. Honor the responsibility. Anybody can be a father. Take a special man to be a daddy. See, you got anybody be a father. But when you the daddy though, when you showing up, when you putting it in, that's manhood. You have to get to this. Go be somebody's daddy and somebody's husband. Go try that. If you do that good, whoo, you down to have a war for that. Now, Colette, let me talk to you. How does it feel watching your dad's relationship with your daughter?
It's wonderful, the love that they have for each other. It's no words for it really, because this is her best friend. Like, they are legit best friends. They do everything together, and we live about 3.5 hours from each other, so they can't see each other all the time. But when they do, my dad's on the floor with a tiara and having tea parties, and they'll play all day. And it's just, like he said, he may have missed out on things with me, but to see it with them, it's, I've forgiven. I love my father, and I always felt love growing up, so just to see it now with them, it means the world to me.
So, Tony, you also wrote a book, and the book is called Broken Road, Turning My Mess into a Message. Why'd you feel the need to write the book?
The whole thing of God giving me a second chance, when you're about to die, and I was about to die. I had an overdose. I overdosed. And I'm laying on the ground, and I cry out to God, God, I don't want to die like this. That's what I said. I said it twice. God, I don't want to die like this. And my heart started, calming down a little bit. But it was too late. The ambulance already got there and took me off to the hospital. And now I'm on ESPN and everything. Tony Collins overdosed. But that's what the devil tried to do to you. But for me, it's like I have to do everything I can possibly do to help other people not go through what I went through. And so that's that's the calling that I have. I always thought, when you have a gift, when you find out what your gift is, that that's a gift, but you got to give that gift away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so the reason I wrote the book was just to help other people not go through what I went through, not to take their daughters through what I took my daughters or my sons through. But I just want to help as many people as possible.
Well, man, because this is something I learned a long time ago. Your career is what you paid for. Mm-hmm. Your calling is what you made for.
Right.
See, you need it all in moments. Because you ain't got no book, you ain't got no story. You can't help nobody. So you can't help nobody if you ain't been through nothing.
Right.
Hard to be the swim coach and you can't swim. You had to go through everything you went through to get to this point right here. Now, the version we got now is the version we need. Mm-hmm. But you needed to be laying on that floor that day.
Yeah.
That's the cold part about it. That's why I teach it at my camp. You got to have these tough moments. You know what church folks say? You can't have a testimony without a test. It just ain't no testimony. Because what you finna tell me? But you can tell a person how to get over if you've been under. You can tell them how to get up if you've been down. You can tell them how to win if you've lost. You can't have these conversations with nobody. So I love your story. Cammie, this little girl, she's sharp, ain't she? As soon as you call her name, Cammie, you and your family, you guys are just adorable together, and we know you like toys and clothes. You like toys and clothes? Well, Belk, they are giving you a $1,000 gift certificate to pick some of your favorite things. But make sure you share that gift card with your mom and your granddad so they can shop too. Tony, man, I love this. I love this bond that you have with your granddaughter, man. I love the relationship you have with your daughter, man. I appreciate you being honest and open, man, and sharing your story, man. And you're going to help a lot of people, man. Thank you very much. My next guest recently went viral after asking a question that's baffled mankind for centuries. How many licks does it take to get to the middle of a Tootsie Pop? Huh? Well, the video has been watched over 7 million times. Take a look.
Like fresh you
Please welcome 5-year-old Duncan. Hey, what's up, man? How you feeling? Come on over here. Hey, Duncan, how you doing, man?
Good.
Welcome to the show. Where you live?
I live in Fargo.
Fargo. Do you like school?
Yeah.
What you like about school?
Reading books.
Reading books. Oh, did I hear you like Taylor Swift?
Yeah.
Yeah? Is Taylor Swift, let me ask you something, Duncan.
What?
Is Taylor Swift gonna be your girlfriend?
Yeah.
Yeah, boy. So, hey, Duncan, I think everybody wants to know the answer to the question. How many licks did it take?
You only got to do 193.
Oh, you got to do 193? Did you? And then, well, you did 193, then what happened?
I licked the marker only one time.
Oh, you licked the marker. Okay, you had the marker in this hand, and you had the lollipop here, and you went lick and you was marker, and you was lick, and then you went. Well, you're a pretty famous kid, and you're gonna be more famous after today because all your friends are gonna see you on TV. And you're also gonna be really popular because see this Tootsie Roll right here?
Yeah.
I have some friends that work there, and Tootsie Roll Industries saw the video that you made, and they got a surprise for you. You like surprises?
Yeah.
Well, take a look over there. giving you a ton of Tootsie Roll Pops to enjoy. So, Duncan, those are yours. We'll be right back, folks. Come on, let's go see. Hey, you made it to the end of this video. I got a lot more that you're gonna enjoy, so just click to watch the next one. And make sure you subscribe to always know what's happening.